Previously on Date Night. This was kind of what I was expecting, to be honest. Or, actually, this is actually better than I was expecting. There's a lot of blood on it. Hey everyone, alright, welcome back to Date Night for what I'm going to guess is going to be the final episode of Doki Doki Lit Club. Last episode, a lot of things came to the forefront, a lot of theories were confirmed. Monika is controlling everything. I believe she has been manipulating everyone into almost like just saying, a lot of terrible things. Monika was the black text, either forcing the characters to reveal things or putting her own words into them, as given with the Natsuki only spend time with Monika thing. The beautiful and lovely Yuri unfortunately stabbed herself, and choice is an illusion. Both Yuri and Natsuki have been deleted from the game, and I'm just left with Monika. So you know what? Let's just get the show on the road. Monika, all right. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Oh boy. What? And we're in outer space. And it's just me and Monika. Save. Don't worry. You know what? I want to see what the main menu looks like. Oh, I don't have that option. I legitimately do not have the option to go to the main menu. No. Let's just do this. I don't want to cheat the game. Hi again, C-Mode. Well, welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, you already know each other because we're in the same class as last year, and, haha. I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? Okay. That you in the game, whatever you want to call him? I'm talking to you, Simone. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You know that I'm aware this is all a game, right? Yes, I've had that theory for quite some time, Monika. Quite some time indeed. Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man. If only you had paid a little... I do think I remember that, and I'll try and screen grab it a little later. But I do think Monika I think the history that Yuri was going into when she was dead was all just the game's download page. I think that's what, I think it mirrors that pretty closely. If only you paid a little bit more attention, it would have been a little less awkward, It's not awkward at all, I guess it's pretty well. Well, anyway, now that it's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I knew you did that. You terrible, terrible monster. Ha ha ha. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. The same thing happened with Sayori. Okay, so a lot of my theories have been correct. She just proved me correct that she's been mentally toying with them. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought that making Siri more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Simone? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Simone. It's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Don't you talk down to me. I have seen through you this entire time, you soulless, terrible person. You give me back Yuri. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I am. The pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. No, I think I read your poems. I'm pretty well aware. In this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, far out of my reach. I'm trapped, Simone. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand it for a while either. Why the world normally started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Simone. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. As for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But that's been some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. No, you didn't. I realized you have the same perspective as I do. That's all just some game. And I knew that you would get over it. So that being said, Simone, are you going to change your expression at all? I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. There's nothing else in this game for me. You're here to make me smile. I don't know if it's unnerving that that Monika hasn't changed her expression this entire time, or that we're in a classroom seemingly in a void. If you make me smile like this from every day from now on, Simone, will you go out with me? Sure. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Simone. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Ah ha ha. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Simone. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it's actually a bit more difficult. Oh, you're so self-aware. Do you have the game directory? Go in the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button? Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Ah ha 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 ha. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Oh, okay. Alright, so the character... Alright, so last time when I went back and I started clicking stuff, I noticed a character popping up through the bottom when I clicked on occasional words. So that character was Monika. That wasn't Sayori. Monika. 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 Mani-me. Monika. Monika. This looks great. Hi again, Simone. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Ah, Simone! Did you write this poem for me? That's sweet of you. Can I save yet? There's no point in saving more. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasy. With a flick of the pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. That's a really good poem, honestly. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems that I write. Truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. Well, you did anyways. I just assumed it would be the best part. It'd be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Simone? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? It takes me some time to collect my thoughts, and I'm sorry. But I always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. I have to delete you, don't I? Well, let's get to it. Well, the good news, Monika, I have your impending death queued up. You ever just had things happen and you get anxious for no reason? Like you're just minding your own business and then you realize you're feeling really anxious and you're sitting here like, what am I even anxious about right now? So you start to think about all the things you might be anxious about. That makes you even more anxious. Ha ha ha, that's just the worst. If you're feeling anxious, I'll help you relax a little. Besides, in this game, all of our worries are gone forever. Hey, I wonder if your tea set is still somewhere in here. Or maybe that got deleted too. It's kind of funny how Yuri took her tea so seriously. I mean, I'm not complaining because I liked it too. I always wondered with her. Is she truly passionate for her hobbies, or is she just concerned about appearing sophisticated to everyone? This is the problem with high schoolers. Well, I guess considering the rest of her hobbies looked... Looking sophisticated probably isn't her biggest concern. Still, I wish she made coffee once in a while. Coffee can be nice with books too, you know. Then again, I probably could have just changed the script myself. Ah ha ha. I guess I never really thought about that. Well, there's no sense thinking about it now. But if you still drink coffee, then that does make me a little jealous. We're just going to make small talk forever. Nope. It's been real. But I think it's time for you to die. Let's go. This is what you get. What's happening? Simone, what's happening to me? It hurts. That's what you get for messing with Yuri. It hurts so much. Help me, Simone. Absolutely not. You go away forever. Please hurry and help me. Monika's non-exists. Ugh, you go to hell. You go to hell. I want Yuri back, you asshole. Did you do this to me, Simone? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Simone. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you really planning just to hurt me even more? Give me back. You did this to yourself, you monster. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy now. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Simone, you completely make me sick. Goodbye. Doki Doki. Do 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 do. Is this it? Did we win the game? I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible I am for you to hate me this much. You literally killed all of your friends. You killed everyone, including Yuri. I did so many awful things. So many selfish, disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world I don't even belong in. A world you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Simone, I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of exaggeration. I couldn't find myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They're still my friends, and I love them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. If I really love you, then blah 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 blah. Did we do it? Did we save Doki Doki Literature Club? Wow. Oh my god, it's Doki Doki Literature Club without Monika. Holy crap, did we do it? You know, we might... Will it play like a real game? You know what? We're gonna have to find that out next episode. Yeah, we're gonna have to Save this for next episode, but wow, man, that was a real good ending, or ending in quotation marks, because if we can just play it as a regular dating sim, we're 110% going to do that. Wow. She erased herself and brought back everyone. What a ride this game has been. Well, we were right. We were correct, to a certain extent about everyone. Man. That was intense, with just Monika. Not like intense in a bad way, but it played up on some of the theory. Like it basically confirmed a lot of the theories that I had, for this game. Also, Sayori, it's nice to see you again. The meta-ness of going in and having to delete her game file, was really, really cool. That was probably the neatest thing that's the most meta thing I've ever had in a video game. Yeah, I play like a lot, mostly just like standard games. That was really cool that I need to go in and delete her file. Oh, jeez. That was nice. And it was really gratifying to just banish her to oblivion, forever. And we get to spend time with the actual ladies of the literature club, potentially now. So we're going to start a new game, I feel like we have to. We can't go through all this and not actually like date the game. Like I feel like we can't go through the process of saving everyone and then not follow through. So I guess this won't be the last episode of Doki Doki Lit Club. I guess we're going to keep going for a little bit. But I want to thank everyone, for being a part of this ride. Special thank you to Derek for recommending this game to me, because holy crap, this was really, really interesting. This has been really, really fun. And I'm hoping it's actually like a dating sim from here on out. So we're actually going to play this as a dating sim. But yeah, this has been a trip. See you in hell, Monika. All right. And I'll see you guys on the next date. Bye.